Alright, boys, so I'm gonna go take you guys for a walk. Last night, it was a nice networking night. I can't lie. It was sick because we get to meet a lot of people, like-minded people once again. It was my boy's birthday, and it was nice to see him again. It's been a long time. I think the last time I saw him was like January, right before literally right before the the New Year's. So it was just nice to gather up and then reunite again, then catch up with all the things, business and all that. Um, but essentially, networking will get you so far. You know, will get you so far, and then you meet a ton of connections. You meet so many open-minded people. You know what I mean? If you wanna be in, if you wanna have a life that you aspire to have, well then you can actually see that from other people, and then all you have to do is just ask them how. You know what I mean? How do you do it? How do you do this? How do you do that? Let the ego and pride aside, and really learn from these type of guys, or these type of network, or these type of people. And essentially, you get better at initiating conversation, then learning from them, and then you it opens doors and opportunity for you. And yeah, like talking about trading now, though, as far as you guys know, right? I've been trading for 3+ years, and it's been such a roller coaster emotionally, financially. But I'm in a better position now with trading. And the truth about trading and my trading, and it didn't go like, at the start you just start making money up front. No, it wasn't like that. But trading for me was like, my mindset was like, yeah, I know there's gonna be expenses. This is another business. There's gonna be expenses, and as they say that, all these expenses, all these losses that you're gonna have to go through, you have to overcome it, and think of it as like this is a college tuition, you know. And I thought of it like that. I'm like, okay, cool. So I just focus on the process and the learning and the continual growth from day by day, learning the charts, learning the sessions that I want to trade. The New York session, I'm really into New York sessions. The volume of it is much more clearer. What else? The way I do my risk management and my trade management, I risk a lot bigger than usual, and then I'll just cut off some profits on TP1, TP2. So a scalper type of trades, more so the scalper and intraday. So that's what I like doing. I even show in my live sessions, I have like multiple TPs, whether that's on the liquidity on 5 minutes, 15 minute, or like a gap that I can target into. The strategy, that I use is, I don't know what it's called, is maybe CRT, where there's just a liquidity sweep, and then I can kind of have that discernment or discretion that after liquidity sweep I could possibly do the opposite, or capitalize off the continuation, or just a reversal. I'm very fluid with how I trade, but essentially my one goal is to manage my risk. And there's only 4 things that should happen in trading, right? It's either, look at these bikes. Fire. That's sick. My bad. I got caught off guard. Those are cool bikes. Anyways, what was I talking about? Yeah, the way I trade is just like, it's very simple for me. your strategy needs to be personalized. Like, you have your own strategy, you have to create it, you have to back test it, you have to set data, gather up some data, and make sure you can journal it. Make sure you know what you're feeling through before, during, and after you trade. You know what I mean? So, oh yeah, the only 4 things that should happen in trading is essentially you win big, you win small, you break even, or you lose small. So I always keep that in mind, you know, and I don't want to lose very, very big. That's the whole point. That's why you only win big, you win small, you break even, or you lose small, because it all makes sense. Because this counters the over trading, this counters the over leveraging. So you just want to have a set plan where you're managing your risk right, you know, where you can afford to lose, and you're emotionally balanced and still have that risk tolerance, right? And sometimes I would risk a lot bigger, but then it's because I've already have that risk tolerance that a lot of traders don't really have. And that's when people are so attached with money that when they start risking, let's say, one lot or like one contract on futures, but then they start panicking. And that's the trap that trading can really give you. Because yes, you can make a lot of money, but then you can lose a lot of money as well without you knowing and forgetting about your trade management. You're not putting your stop loss to break even, right? Or losing less at least. The thing about trading, it's inevitable for you not to lose. Being profitable trader does not mean you're always gonna win. You know, you're gonna have win streaks, but you're also gotta be balanced that you're gonna also have losing streaks. And your goal is to get out of that losing streak by mitigating it. You know, you have to mitigate that losing streak by you having a set plan for the week. Like, let's say for me, I avoid losing streaks because I don't trade Wednesdays. I take 1-2 day full trading, and then the third day I would rest, and then another 2 days of trading, which is Monday, Tuesday, then Wednesday. I'm gonna stop trading. Then Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday, and then Thursday I come back in trading. So Wednesdays I don't even go on my charts, because that just, you know, I try to practice my discipline on Wednesdays. I try to also manage my emotions on Wednesday, because, like, let's say what happens if you lose 2 times in a row in Monday and Tuesday, you know, and then by Wednesday you try to revenge trade. So it wouldn't make sense for you to blow your account because you just want to revenge trade, or you want to get it back so quick. You know what I mean? So that's why I take Wednesdays off, just to keep my psychology intact and make sure that, like, you know, this is for the long term. I'm here for the long term, rather than it's like one day, one hit wonder. You know what I mean? So if you really want trading to work out for you, well, then this is the process that I've been through. You know, I blow funded accounts, I blow live accounts. You know, they're both the same. Actually, funded is much more harder than live accounts. That's why, like, when I tell people, bro, like, I don't even recommend them funded accounts. But if you want, bro, like, so be it if you want. But on live accounts, you can withdraw a lot faster. You can pretty much do anything that you want, but then that's also a trap. You know, you don't have any rules for yourself. So, like, one way or another, trading is gonna introduce you to live account or funded one way or another. Like, I just want to be real. And the point I'm making is that you're gonna have to fucking learn. it's either the hard way or like you're gonna have to have a mentor. You know what I mean? And that's why I'm trying to be as authentic as I can and really document how I do these things, because I didn't have a mentor, bro. I had to like just search it up on YouTube all along and just press the button all the way. Press the button, then learn the hard way. And then me actually confidently saying all of this, I documented. It's not perfect that I documented everything. My Instagram, people see it. You know, people see in my stories. People see in my withdrawals, in my highlights. It's all over there. And I have a full passion of trading. That's why when I see people trying to learn this, and I see them doing it the wrong way, well, I would want to put them in the right kind of guidance, because it's very hard, man. It's very hard, especially when you don't know what you're doing. You're just going off the rip, going to YouTube and all that, and that's what I did. It's gonna be very, very hard for you, you know, and that's just the truth. And then, you know what's more harder is like when you even if you found your strategy, even if you found your risk management plan, even if you have your, you know, scheduling in your trading, when are the days that you're gonna be trading, when are the days that you're not gonna be trading, even then, I'll tell you the truth, trading is gonna still fucking humble you like a bitch. Why? Because you always need to be adaptable. You have to be adaptive, because trading is not one of those industries where like, oh, you improve one thing, you think you know it all. No, you always gotta be on your adaptive mindset, you know, like 10 toes down, and really be like eating the losses and then learning from it the next day. You know, that's the type of way you want to be learning in trading. Because if you don't, bro, I'm gonna tell you, the market is gonna humble you quick, and if you don't adapt very quick, it's not gonna work out for you. And if you're very, very impulsive, you don't know how to set data, you're not analytic, or you're not you don't like being in the analysis mindset where you can set data, you can evaluate what's wrong with your trading, and then, you know, in an extended period of time, follow a consistent strategy, well then this thing is not gonna work out. I'm telling you. I'll tell you that. But the things that made it work out for me in my trading is that, as you can see, I'm walking right now. I have a routine. I made it so just easy for myself that I just follow my routine, my plan throughout the day, whether that's in my life, whether that's in my trading, whether that's in my food, whether that's in my fitness, whether that's my work, me providing value to you guys. That's me setting a standard for myself that I'm just gonna follow that, and that's just that. It all carries on to everything in your life. Whatever, if you're disciplined in trading, if you're disciplined in your life, it goes hand in hand. So it's not about the money that makes the money, it's the person that makes the money. So you gotta have the characteristics, you gotta have the desire, that discernment, that dedication, and that grit in you whenever there's struggles. You know, holding a camera in the public is not easy, because, you know, there's some people are not really socially like capable to do that. But for me, like, I've been doing this content creating shit for a while, so like I couldn't care less. You know what I mean? So eventually you guys are gonna see me, you know what I mean? Eventually people are gonna see me, and I don't mind that, bro. I love y'all, I love you guys. So I care for the traders that are out there and grinding solo, and I care for the people that wanna change their life as well as a trader or being in this industry. And I love this industry, man. Like, I want to see you guys win. And the only time you can win in this industry is when you take accountability of the failures, of the mistakes that you make. That's the only time you're gonna win. Is if you don't have that accountability, bro, just quit. I'll tell you that up front. Just fucking quit, man. It's not for you, bro. This is not for you. But if you take accountability, if you know every step that you did, and then actually put it in your mind that, like, look, I'm wrong, I did some wrong, I have a stop loss this wide, my lot size is so big, I'm taking accountability, I'm journaling that, and then what's the next move tomorrow? Okay, maybe my timing is shit, you know, maybe the structure of the market, I start trading in a condition where, like, it's improbable. These are the things that is needed to be evaluated very, very quick if you want to be profitable. You can't be like, oh, it's the market's fault. No, it's not, bro. You think it's the market's fault? Nah, bro. You can't control the market. There's so many factors that controls the market. So many millions, if not billions, bro. Billions. And you think that it's the market's fault? You're not even a particle of their lot sizes. Like, these big institutions, 100, no, not even 100, 1,000 lots, bro. 1,000 contracts. They're pushing it up and down, and geopolitically, you know, investing, and the market is being moved by all these news and fundamentals and all that, and you just trading price action, and you just scalping. You're just one spectacle, you know, not even probably. So the only way you can counter it, do it for yourself. Do this for yourself. Make sure you journal. Make sure you take accountability. Make sure you can be disciplined. Make sure you can fix the mistakes that you did tomorrow, because you know it's your fault. You know it's your fault. There's no way, like, you're the one pressing the button at the end of the day, so you know what the hell you're doing. It's not the profits and losses that you see. It's not the trading strategy that you're gonna be scrolling next, or gonna be watching a video. No, it's not that. It's you, bro. And that's what I'm gonna tell you guys. And when I had that talk to myself as well, when I'm like, I'm so fucking tired of me not fixing my shit, my strategy, not fixing me, and not being so prideful that it's the market's fault, I keep blaming the market. That's when I just got so tired, and that's when I started doing the right work. You know what I mean? That's when I do the right work. I start journaling. Start fixing my mistakes day by day. Start going to the gym. Start praying to God. Bless. You know what I mean? I have a consistent routine, whether it's lifestyle, mental, my trading. I started looking for the best probable setups. I started actually learning why the market moves, whether that's, you know, liquidity hunt, and then, like, actually just doing continuation and then reversal after the liquidity has been swept. You know, these are things that it becomes easier when you just, like, yo, let it, you know, let the mistakes dictate where the path is. Because if you like try to not prove to yourself that you're at fault, well then you're not gonna fix it. You're just gonna try to go around it. You gotta face your demons, bro. I'm gonna tell you that, bro. I've grown so much from 3 years of trading. I've grown so much, bro. To the point I'm so detached upon materialistic things and monetary value, like to the point like risking $1,000 doesn't mean shit. And only real fucking traders can feel that. Can feel whenever if they start risking $10,000, they don't feel nothing, because what they're focused on is the plan, the process, rather than the outcome, bro. That's why I want to instill to you guys that you gotta have to focus on the process rather than the outcome, But yeah, I spit it all out for y'all, like some sauce. Pause, hey yo. Anyway, I even told you guys everything. Currently right now I'm just walking. I'm just gonna head out to the gym. Yeah, this is my life, bro. Some people are like so not, when I tell them about my lifestyle, I just keep it simple. People are not used to that. For me, bro, I just keep it simple, bro. I live a good life. I just trade, do content for y'all. I'm blessed. I eat healthy, and I just want to bring value to you guys, because what would be living in this world mean to me if I don't try to share what I know? If I could share and impact a lot of people, that's my greatest accomplishment. Whether that's trading, whether that's me making content for y'all, whether that's just exploring the world and then meeting a lot more people, and then proving to myself that I could be better every single day, and be the better man I could be for my loved ones. And that's the best way I could live my life, right? And I want you guys to understand that everything in this world is gotta be hard, and you just gotta choose the hard decisions that you make. Whether, if you want to be poor, that's a hard decision. If you want to be rich, that's a hard decision as well. But that's the thing, bro. I want to be rich. I want to be rich, man. Abundant. Right? God's blessing. God's abundant. So hopefully you guys, enjoyed the talk, psychology talk, and we'll do more videos like this. I'm gonna do chart work as well with you guys and share what my strategy is soon. But this is it for now. Appreciate you guys staying tuned. Love y'all. Peace out. Till to the next video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the vlog. You know what I mean? Sa mga kababayan ko dyan, I love you. Salamat po. Peace out, my brothers.